Hi, I'm Dr. Samantha. I'm a board-certified psychiatric nurse practitioner with over 13 years nursing experience, working in mother-baby postpartum, NICU, antepartum, and labor and delivery. I'm also an IBCLC, I'm perinatal mental health certified, and maternal newborn nursing certified. Studies have shown that sleep deprivation can have devastating effects on your physical and mental health during pregnancy and postpartum. Today we will be explaining everything you need to know about sleep deprivation after having a baby and strategies to help you sleep better. So click those like and subscribe buttons and stay with us. To understand sleep deprivation, you need to know what normal sleep looks like. So we have non-REM sleep and REM sleep. Non-REM sleep includes 3 stages that last for about 90 minutes. Stage 1 is when you're drowsy, so you're not asleep, but you know that you're tired. Stage 2 is when you're falling asleep. This is when your eyes are closed, you're starting to breathe softer and slower. And stage 3 is the deep restorative sleep that we need every night. Now, REM sleep is where we dream, and this is a much shorter cycle and it lasts for about 10 minutes. This entire process should occur 4 to 6 times per night. If you aren't moving through these stages or you aren't getting enough stages, that is sleep deprivation. Signs of sleep deprivation include feeling moody or irritable. Sometimes you'll be clumsy. You'll walk into walls, stub your toes, drop things. You might feel forgetful or unfocused or unmotivated. Some people will experience decreased sex drive, and others will experience an increased appetite and increased weight gain. Sleep deprivation can contribute to postpartum depression and other postpartum mood disorders. Sleep deprivation has a significant negative impact on your mood, and this applies to both moms and dads. You are more likely to develop postpartum depression if you aren't sleeping right, and suicidal ideation or thinking about hurting yourself has been linked to sleep deprivation postpartum. So you want to make sure you are doing everything right to help encourage positive sleep. But please make sure you know the signs of postpartum depression and reach out for help if you think that you are experiencing it. Please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons so you can get our latest content. Sleep deprivation affects your life in many ways. Let's start with your relationships. When you are tired, you are exhausted, you are too tired to spend time with those around you. When you're talking about your live-in partner, potentially the baby's father, this can be very challenging because this is how the two of you connect. Going along with this, oftentimes when you're too tired to have sex. There's lack of libido associated with sleep deprivation, and sexual intercourse is essential to a good quality relationship. In addition, you will find that you become very irritable, and irritability is contagious. When you start snapping and arguing, the other person will do so as well. You may find each other annoying, which doesn't help the situation. Finally, there can be a lot of resentment that gets built up due to sleep deprivation. For moms who are often staying at home for the first 6 weeks on maternity leave, they're recovering from birth and they're so tired, so they want help so they can sleep. But partners are often forced to go back to work and they resent being asked to give up sleep to help with the baby because they need to be at work the next day. This all creates the perfect storm for interruptions and negative effects on relationships. There are also a lot of effects that can happen to your children if you are sleep deprived. First of all, if you're sleep deprived, your baby feels it. And often that makes them cranky and irritable and leads to them being overtired and eventually sleep deprived. Human growth hormone is highest during sleep, and babies that don't get enough sleep won't grow as well as they should. For older kids, you may find that because you are so sleep deprived, you have lower energy to pay attention to them. Because of this, they may act out more and whine more because they are looking for that attention and you don't have the energy to give it to them. This in turn annoys you and creates a vicious cycle of irritability and anger. So, what can you do to help your sleep deprivation? You need to try to make up for lost sleep. That's the best thing to do. So try to nap. I know it's hard. They say nap when the baby naps, and during that time you just want to get a whole bunch of stuff done. But it's really important to take that opportunity to rest. And when you're taking a nap, it's important that you take the right kind of nap. So 3-hour naps are not good for you. In fact, they will make your sleep worse. Instead, you want to focus in a 20 to 30-minute nap. And make sure that you don't nap later than 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, because anything later than that can actually interfere with your night's sleep. Okay, make sure that you try to trade off night feedings whenever possible. So introducing a bottle early, even if it's a bottle of breast milk, can be very beneficial for this. You want to also turn down your baby monitor. We're all really tempted to keep that up so that we can listen to our babies. But the reality is, babies are noisy. They move, they make little sounds, and that can keep you awake. If your baby needs you, your baby is going to start crying and you are going to hear that baby. Also, you want to try to live a healthy lifestyle. Eat good food, take walks, and ask for help when you can. Good sleep hygiene can help with sleep deprivation. So let's look at some things you can do. It's very important to create a sleep routine. You go to bed at the same time, you wake up at the same time, and you go to sleep in the same place. This is the starting point for the best sleep that you can have. And of course, when you have a new baby, you're not going to always be able to predict the rest of it. But if you start and end to the best of your ability at the same place and time, it goes a long way towards better sleep. Next, at night you want to lower the temperature in your house. Okay, it's important to lower it enough that you may actually need an extra blanket. This resets your circadian rhythm and tells you it's time for sleep. Now, many people try to avoid this because they're worried about the baby. Now remember, you shouldn't have blankets in your baby's bed. That's not safe. But all you need to do for baby is put baby in a warmer sleeper and baby will be just fine. Next, you want to use red night lights around your house. We often want some illumination so we can walk through the house safely, or we need a light in the bathroom so we can use the bathroom in the middle of the night. And of course, don't forget a light in the baby's room. Well, all of our white lights actually emit a blue light, which wakes up our body and stops our natural melatonin production. Instead, use cheap red nightlights throughout your house. Red doesn't stop your melatonin production. In fact, it basically keeps your brain in a sleep state. And using a red nightlight in your baby's room will help promote sleep for the baby. On your phone, you can put on the blue light filter. This is a filter that takes out that blue stimulating light because let's just be honest, we all use our screens at night. You've all heard to put down the screen, but I'm going to tell you it never happens. So instead, use that blue light filter, and when you are using your screen at night, try to use it with less stimulating activities. Don't play games right before bed if you have trouble sleeping. Don't watch really stimulating content. Try to use that mindless stuff to help you relax before you go to bed. I hope this video has helped you learn everything you need to know about sleep deprivation after having your baby and how to handle it. Please share your comments and let us know what topics you would like to hear more about. Remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons so you can get the latest information that we have on pregnancy, labor, and early childhood parenting. Share this video with your friends and family and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for additional content. We will link those in the description below. Thank you so much for joining us at the Maternity Mentor.